Welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is the square root of a plus the square root of a. This is equal to 2. So what is the value of a? Now solution here, we have the square root of a plus a. This is equal to 2. So let's take a on the right hand side so that we'll have the square root of a. This is equal to 2, subtract a. So now let's square both sides. Let's square both sides from here. So that now the first square root sign here, we eliminate the first square root sign, so that we'll have a is equal to, now this is 2 minus a squared, and this is actually in the form of a minus b squared, which you can express as a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. Applying this algebraic identity, so that means that a is equal to 2 squared, which is 4, subtract 2, that is 2 times a plus a squared. The next step here, we have a is equal to 4, subtract 2 times 2, this is actually 4a plus a to power 2. So let's rearrange, let's take a on the right hand side so that we'll have 4, subtract 4a plus a squared, subtract a, this is equal to 0. Now the next step here, let's rearrange this equation. We'll have a squared, okay, subtract, this is negative 4a, subtract a, okay, plus 4, this is equal to 0. Now here we have a squared, subtract, this is 5a plus 4, this is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation, okay, of the form, this is ax squared plus bx plus c, this is equal to 0. Now from this quadratic equation, we have that a is equal to 1, b here is equal to negative 5, and c is equal to 4. Now the next step here, let's solve this by applying the quadratic formula. We have that a1, a2, this is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now we can solve this one with different formulas. You can use factorization, completing square method, or rather you can use the quadratic formula. I prefer to use quadratic formula on my case. So let's use the quadratic formula, which is a1, a2 is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. You can also apply the factorization method. Now, let's substitute the values of a, b, and c. So we have here negative, b, that is negative 5, plus or minus the square root of, that is b squared, which is negative 5 squared, subtract 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 4, all this divided by 2 times 1. Now here we'll have 5 plus or minus. Now here we have the square root of negative 5 squared. This is actually 25. Subtract, this is 4 times 4, which is basically equal to 16. All this divided by 2. Now the next step here, we'll have 5 plus or minus. Now we have 25, subtract 16, and this is basically equal to 9 divided by 2. So from here, we'll have this is equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of 9 here. The square root of 9 is 3. So this is 3 divided by 2. So we have that A1 is equal to 5 plus 3 divided by 2. So this is the same thing as 8 divided by 2, and this is equal to 4. And A2 is equal to 5 subtract 3 divided by 2. So this is equal to 2 divided by 2, and this is equal to 1. So we have two solutions here. We have that A1 is equal to 4 and A2 is equal to 1. A2 is equal to 1. So let's verify that A1 and A2 actually satisfies the equation. Now let's verify that A1, which is equal to 4, and A2, which is equal to 1, actually satisfies the equation. Now if you recall, we entered the square root of A plus A. This should give us a value of 2. Now let's plug in A1, which is equal to 4. So we'll have the square root of 4 plus 4. This should give us a value of 2. Square root of 4, this is actually 2. Now if you say 2 plus 4, this is not equal to 2 because 2 plus 4 is 6. This is not equal to 2. So that means that A1 does not satisfy the equation. Now let's check A2. A2 is equal to 1. So we have the square root of 1 plus 1. This should give us a value of 2. So square root of 1 is 1. So it's 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. And that means that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. Okay? So that means that A1 is the only, this is the only solution. And A1, actually this is an extraneous. This is an extraneous root. So kindly follow the steps, like this video and subscribe.